So another year older, actually a milestone year for me this time, because I'm now at that age, half a century, and life's still ahead of me. I've still got a lot of things to look forward to, a lot of things to achieve and hope to achieve, and stuff I can do. Obviously I'm not as happy as I would have been, I'm nowhere near as happy as I would have been had I been with the woman of my dreams and the one I love so much. I hope by now we'd be definitely married, have children of our own, at least one, and we would be living together, and I'll be waking up to my married northern beautiful baby Belle. However, that's not the case, so I'm here on my own. I've still made it to this age, so I'm quite glad. I think if you go back through some of my vlogs and some of my videos of the past, you'll notice that I was a bit down, a bit depressed in a lot of them, so to get here to where I am now, to this stage, I'm very proud of it, to be honest with you. You may look at it and think it's a bit strange that you're looking at a 50-year-old with green hair. Probably baffles a few people, but I don't really care. That's just the way I am and the way things are, so I'm quite proud of it, to be fair. I still love very much and care for and hope the best for her and wish she's well and everything's fine with her. I love her very much, and I'm always hopeful that one day she'll love me again. Time has passed now, it's a long time since we've seen each other, but I promised her I would love her forever, and I still do. I love her very much. Nobody else is ever going to compare to her. So that's the way things are with that one. So it's an hour past my birthday. I was born at about 12:30, something like that, and it's gone that, and I'm officially old now. Okay, hi guys. Today's video or vlog is probably going to be a little bit short. It's mainly just an update, to be fair. I've had a few things come through the post, a few new bits and bobs that are going to be quite useful, that might help out in the future. One of those is a light that I've got shining on me now. It is daylight out, but always nice to have a little bit of extra light, and especially if somebody gives you the light for free. So this is a little tube light. I don't know what it was originally used for, what it was supposed to be used for, but it's quite helpful. Secondly, and used at the beginning of this video when I said about my birthday, filming in the bathroom, I was filming with a new GoPro. I've got GoPro Hero 5 Black. This hopefully will help with some of the vlogging. I explained in the video when I was at the classic car show that it didn't always come out. This one, the Panasonic, always has issues with focusing sometimes. It's a bit bulky and it's not so easy to carry out, so I'm thinking maybe a vlogging setup with a GoPro might be easier. I do need to get a new case for it with a mount for the microphone input and also a microphone itself. But with the microphone on it and the input, I think it might actually come out okay. I think the problem with the bathroom video, talking about my birthday, I hadn't cleaned the lens so much. It's a little bit blurry and it doesn't like low light, as everyone knows with these things. It will do the job, and it will come in useful. So go with my other GoPro, just got to get a little case for it, which somebody's already offered me one for nothing. He just keeps forgetting to bring it in. The other nice thing about having the GoPro, and the useful part about having the GoPro, is I've already got, with the Hero 2, all the accessories. So I've got loads of accessories and stuff that you can use to mount it to various different things and carry it around, use it as a selfie stick. There's loads of stuff that I can use. That's one advantage, is so many bits and bobs available to help you film and do your vlogging. I've also recently been out to a Dirty South car meet, again taking more car pictures. I also go out sometimes to a band. A friend of mine who I've known since I was at school is in a local rockabilly band. Also his bass player, the double bass player, I work with. So every now and then when they're local, I'll go out and take some pictures for me to practice and get used to taking sort of indoor rock pictures. Now when I go out to take pictures, I can't always decide which camera to take. The Panasonic camera that I'm filming on now is great for doing the vlogging. It's great for doing outside shots at night with long exposures for the car. So I always use this camera for the car shots because it's better at the long exposures than the Pentax. But the Pentax is better for indoor night shots or dark shots, and for daytime wide angle, because I've got all the extra lenses and stuff with the Pentax. So it's better for portraits, that sort of stuff. I found that with the Panasonic, the last time I went out to the band's called the Pulsators, by the way, I took some pictures and they didn't come out that brilliant. They come out a little bit wishy-washy. They're not as sharp as if I'd taken with the Pentax. So it's always a game of just practicing, trying and just going out just to see what I can do. So it's just a trial for me, really. When I was there last time, they had their booking agent with them. She had turned up to have a look, see what they were like. She was filming them on a GoPro, and she had a word with me and said to me, "Oh, do I do anything with these pictures?" I said, "I just put them on their Facebook page. I just post them for my sake, just for practice." But she asked me if I could send her some of the pictures she could use for their website, and she's asked me if I would also like to do pictures for other bands, maybe some promo pictures, maybe some concert pictures of some of the other bands that she's got on her promotion site on her website that she's also an agent for and she gets gigs for. Her name's Maria, she's a very nice lady, and she owns a company called Set the Tone, which does basically bands of all sorts, not just rockabilly. They do all sorts of other stuff. Now, the rockabilly stuff, to be honest with you, I'm not even really into it. It's just that my mates are in it, so I go along and take pictures. The music's not bad. But the other bands, she does all sorts of different styles, different types of bands, so it'd be nice just to maybe get an opportunity to go and have a look and see what they do and see how to get decent pictures from it. So to go along with that, one of the things you really need to do decent indoor pictures at night is a new lens. So I've ended up with a new 2.8 28 to 75 Tamron lens. The advantage of this, it gives me a much better aperture. So this gives me a much faster lens. This lens is 2.8 across the whole range between 28 and 75. Whereas normally you'll be 2.8 at the very far end, or the lowest I had on the Pentax in a zoom lens has been 3.5. And then you zoom it in and it goes to 5.6. So this will go to 2.8 all the way across, should you need to. So I want to have a play around with this, get some decent shots and see how well these shots come out. I've seen other people's shots online. I've looked around reviews of this lens before I got it to see that other people had been using it for sometimes for rock concerts and all sorts. So it looks a decent enough lens for that. I'll give it a try. One of the things I recommend to everybody that gets a new lens, and the first thing you should do is get yourself a filter. So get a filter to stick across the end of it just to stop it from getting scratched or marked. So in this case I bought one off of eBay. Very, very well packaged. All looks very professional, Chinese. It was only about, I think, less than £5. It was just literally to protect the lens from scratches, dust and dirt and stuff. But you should always get one, otherwise if you scratch your lens, you've got to buy a new lens. If you scratch the filter, take it off, buy a new filter. It's that simple. It's very, very important that you have one. So I had to buy a lens bag. This is a bag, pure, I mean it looks quite big, it's got pouch and everything on it, but it's actually just about the right size for the lens. Little handle to carry it with. Just somewhere to store it whilst I'm not using the lens. And if I do have to take the lens away, if I decide to go anywhere, which I hope to do in the next probably few weeks, I'll go out and do a lot of shooting because I've got time off, remember. Then it's nice to have something to carry the lens in rather than trying to sort of stick it in your pocket or something, because it is a big beast of a thing and it's quite heavy, but it's a brilliant, brilliant lens. Over the next few weeks I'll have time off and I hope to get out and do more drone footage if I can.